Shifting gears now, I want to share some exciting news from the elders. As most of you know, it's been since March the 8th since we have last met together here at the building. The good news is that we have decided to start meeting together with in-house worship on Sunday, July the 12th, which is just 2 weeks from today. We know that many of you are excited about this and are ready to go. However, it will not be as you have known it previously to be. Many new things will be in place to ensure the maximum amount of protection and distancing of our members. As we stated a couple of weeks ago, the elders know that there are many differing opinions in our own church family as to the situation we are living in. It ranges from those who think that this virus and the associated rules are a bunch of nonsense, it's overrated, to those who are extremely terrified of contracting the virus and are afraid of everyone that is around them. We respect everyone's opinion, and because of that, all of us who are in Christ need to extend grace to our brothers and sisters who may see things differently than from our own viewpoint. To our older members, we know that you want to return, but you do not feel comfortable in doing so. The elders want to assure you that it is 100% okay if you decide to stay home, especially those who have underlying health conditions. This also applies to anyone else and to those families who have young children. Our online services will continue to be available to you as in the past. Let your conscience be your guide. If you're older and decide to come, you will be welcomed. But just you need to be aware of the potential risk you are taking if you decide to do so. There have been many teams comprised of our deacons, ministers, and members who have come up with plans in addressing how returning is going to look and be carried out. We just ask that you give them your full cooperation. Is it going to be awkward? Yes. Is it going to be uncomfortable? Yes. However, we think that in time we will all get used to these procedures. This next statement that I would like to make may sound rather harsh, but I don't know of any other way how to convey the elders' policy on returning back to the building. That statement is that everyone who attends must follow the rules and procedures we have put in place to ensure everyone's safety. Now let me give you some examples and details of the things you may expect on returning. We will be offering 2 services every week. The first one will be at 9 a.m., and this is the one we refer to as the fully masked service. That service is that you will be expected to wear your mask upon entering the parking lot, on entering the building, while you're at your seat during the entire service, and upon exiting the building. Now, our second service will begin at 11 a.m. You will be required to wear a mask to and from the building as was stated previously. However, you will have the option to remove that mask once you are seated in the sanctuary. We ask that you remain at your seat at all times after you have been ushered to it. If you forget to bring your mask, one will be provided, and let me also add that no nursery or no classes will be offered at this time. Another important change is that you will be required to register online, or you have the option of calling the church office for the service that you and your family choose to attend. This registration method is one that we have observed from other churches who have used it in planning their return, and it seems to work very well. This registration form will be posted on the church website, which is greenwoodparkchurch.com, beginning on July the 6th. This information will be used by the different teams to determine how many will be attending each service and how they will need to plan accordingly. You will have to fill out this form for every week that you plan on attending. There will be a cutoff for signing up for a service on Fridays at 12 noon for each week. It's simple and it'll only take you a minute or so to fill out. Now, if you're not able to fill out the online form, we ask that you call the church office at 270-781-0700 for assistance in registering. But please be reminded you will need to do that every week as well. Because of social distancing guidelines and the state mandates we must follow to meet together, we are limited to the number of family units allowed at the sanctuary at every service. We realize this may cause some inconvenience, but feel it is necessary to protect our members, and it will accommodate the majority of our members. We will also make provisions for visitors who show up. In order for you to get a sense of how return will look, there will be videos posted on Facebook and YouTube showing the many changes and what you will be experiencing on returning. For example, which specific doors that you will be allowed to enter and exit the building, communion and offering instructions, and also being ushered to and from your seat. You will be given hand sanitizers, you will have your temperature checked, and you will be ushered to your seat, which more than likely will not be the one that you have sat in for the last 10 to 40 years. So we just please ask that you give our greeters and ushers your full cooperation. Our cleaning crew will be there to clean between services and after the last service. These videos will be funny and entertaining, but they will get across the information that you will need to know. And also the emails and one-calls will continue to be made. I'm sure that there may be some hiccups in how things go at the very beginning, but we ask for your understanding and patience. We also want you to know that if there should be an uptick in the number of COVID-19 cases in our area, if not sooner, that's being predicted, then we will go back to online service only, just as we've done the past several weeks. In closing, I would like to say it will be great to see many of you once again after we've been apart for so many months. I know the conditions presented here do not sound all that appealing, but we think that they are deemed necessary. If, after a period of time, things should get better in our area, then we may relax some of these procedures. But until that time, we will have to carry on with what's been presented. Once again, you do not have to feel like you're obligated to be here, and no one's going to judge you whether you attend or not. Everyone, please be safe, and be sure to tune in for upcoming videos and emails that I've mentioned, and you will see these probably within the next couple of weeks. I have presented a lot of information. I've gone quickly to save time, but if you need more information and you feel like you've missed something, you're always welcome to review this service at any time. And if you have any other questions, feel free to contact the office or call or email the church office for any questions. Thank you for your attention.